Hi, I'm Ryan Richardson, owner of the 48 Elite team with HomeSmart, and this is your third quarter market update for 2014. It was another incredible summer with a big spike in sales right in the beginning, and as summer goes along, people getting settled in and ready for school. This is completely the norm and shows signs that if you're a buyer, it is now a perfect time to purchase, as there just aren't as many other buyers out there as you were seeing in the summer months, giving you more options and not so many people to compete with. As we move into the sold prices, they have actually stayed about level throughout the year. We're actually up 3.6% from the valley as a whole from the average sold price last September. Once again, showing the predictions from last quarter that values won't go down and they'll stay fairly level as we continue through these remaining months of 2014. Quite possibly, we may even start to see a bit more of an increase soon, maybe into those summer months next year, with the new listings starting to level out with the actual sold. We aren't actually seeing as much of an influx in inventory each month as we were earlier in the year. The entire market, it's based on a supply and demand basis. So if supply decreases yet demand increases, values will rise like we saw much of last year. If supply increases, yet demand goes down or even stays about the same, values will naturally go down slightly as sellers have to be more willing to negotiate to sell their homes for slightly less if those buyers have multiple options. This previous graph shows that supply and demand is very level with each other and the total inventory even decreasing a bit, causing us to shift into actually a very balanced market rather than a full buyer's market that we saw earlier in the year, which is actually a very good thing for both sides. Sellers aren't having to abandon ship, and buyers are able to feel very confident in their purchase that they won't be upside down anytime in the future. We're back to those days when homes were seeing a solid, steady increase each year rather than the quick rises and the drastic downfalls. Moving on to your average days on the market, it has increased quite a bit from last year, still remaining very high, up 38%, which is at 83 days. That's actually been a mixture of a few things. Homes and foreclosures that aren't really in the best of conditions, or homes being simply overpriced because they were anticipating another big increase like we saw last summer that just simply didn't happen. So while out on the field, I've actually noticed that the inventory is almost artificially inflated with the number of homes in need of considerable work, and again, those that are just simply overpriced. So don't let those average days on the market fool you, as the good ones still go very, very fast. The second highest category, in fact, is for homes to sell in those first 10 days. So what that means is that some of those best offers and sales will come in that very first week. So while some homes can sit on the market, be vacant, grow the weeds over time, if a new home hits the market that you are very interested in, there is still that sense of urgency to see that home as soon as possible and potentially write a great offer. Lastly, looking at the valley as a whole, the total dollars sold out there has gone up as values have increased a decent 3% over the last year, as mentioned earlier. The way things are going, I expect that to stay pretty consistent, if not back into the 6 to 8% overall increase in 2015. This is just another reason to solidify why I feel that real estate is one of the most important and best investments that you can ever make. Thank you so much again for being a part of my business, and if you or any family or friends ever need anything in the real estate or would like one of these breakdowns of your specific area, let me know anytime. I would be so excited to help. Have a wonderful holiday season coming up, and I'll talk to you soon.